How's it going, everyone, and welcome back to another episode of Dragon Age Inquisition. This episode, we are gonna find Red Jenny and recruit her to our team. The Great Archer Red Jenny. It looks like we have one of the red things we're supposed to look for here. In this area, somewhere. There's red flowers. Note or not of heroes, may fareth and sacrifice. Yeah, interesting. Oh, there's that red thing. Out of my way, guys. Out of my way. Red handkerchief. Favors for friends. Thank you, friends, for helping good lady Chris. All those who asked about Harold. Enter third passage. Could not stay. See them exit. That's that. This isn't the docks. We got city guard there. I think the docks is actually up here and down, I believe. Or I could be wrong. Another merchant area. Yeah, it is. I was actually trying to buy a new weapon, but everything's so expensive or not my level. This merchant just sells upgrade crap, so lame. Anything down here? Kind of feel like I should be talking to these people who are reading this crap, but it looks like the docks are this way. No, was I up the upper market there? I'm committed to going this way, so I might as well just come back. Okay, I go here. Maybe the upper market's up there, maybe? Yeah, there's some red right there. A key lifted from drunk, swearing about Harold. Don't know what door. I'm out. My debt is paid. Yeah. I'm assuming this is probably the third thing we're supposed to find. Let's go back up to that where I think it was the upper market part. Okay, so I fast traveled to the actual location. I didn't realize you could do that, so that's kind of cool. And I found the last part here. I should say the last handkerchief. Got parchment is hastily torn from an ornament document stuff. It's hiding space with a large red sock. We are to obey well. We meet at 3 bells to discuss how best to serve the new way. Scrawled below is a misspelled script. Harold go at time, praise address. Okay, so taken together, messages reveal a time, path, and key location on the world map. Okay. Oh, so we probably don't even have to go. It's probably not even here. Probably have to leave and find it on the world map. I see. Okay. Guess we'll do that then. Okay, it looks like it took us to a secluded market area. There's already some bad guys here. Hey guys, I have questions. I want to beat the crap out of you. That's my question. Not really a question, more of a statement. I like how we just randomly go into this like alleyway and just like start beating the crap out of these guys. They literally were just standing there, probably doing their job. We started just beating on them.
Andraste, how much did you expend to discover me? It must have weakened the Inquisition immeasurably.
I don't know who you are.
You don't fool me. I'm too important for this to be an accident. My efforts will survive in victories against you elsewhere.
Just say what?
What is that?
Oh, man, was that through his mouth?
Squishy one, but you heard me, right? Just say what? Rich tits always try for more than they deserve. Blah, blah, blah. Obey me. Arrow in my face. So, you followed the notes well enough. Glad to see you're kind of plain, really. All that talk, and then you're just a person. I mean, it's all good, isn't it? The important thing is you glow. You're the herald thingy.
Would you like? I have a nice looking mustache. I had that going for me.
Some believe I'm the Herald of Andraste. But who are you, and what's this about?
No idea. I don't know this idiot from Manners. My people just said the Inquisition should look at him.
Your people? Elves?
No. People. Name's Sara. This is cover. Get round it. For the reinforcements. Don't worry. Someone tipped me their equipment shed. They've got no breaches.
Okay, so it's not Jenny, it's Sara that we're recruiting.
Bunch of nutters. Sneaky, yeah?
Ah, man.
Friends really came through with that tip. No breaches. So, Herald of Andraste. You're a strange one. I'd like to join.
First, you need to introduce yourself. And I'd like to actually ask both of these. They need introduction and to make more sense. I understood nothing that she said.
How about we get to know each other first? You know, names and such.
One name. No, wait, two. It's like this. I sent you a note to look for hidden stuff by my friends. The Friends of Red Jenny. That's me. Well, I'm one. So is a fence in Montfort, some woman in Kirkwall. There were 3 in Starkhaven, brothers or something. It's just a name, yeah? It lets little people, friends, be part of something while they stick it to nobles they hate. So here, in your face, I'm Sara. The Friends of Red Jenny are sort of out there. I use them to help you. Plus arrows.
The Inquisition is almost an army now. Can you add to it?
Here's how it is. You important people are up here, shoving your cods around. Blah, blah, I'll crush you. Ooh, crush you. Then you've got generals and oath belchers. And sure, you have soldiers. Like the dead guys protecting that other dead guy. All those helmets, and what gave them up? Some drunk gets a key lifted because someone else is pissed about bills. So no, I'm not Captain Swordface, or Marchy. But if you don't listen down here too, you risk your breeches. Like those guards, I stole their... Look, do you need people or not? I want to get everything back to normal. Like you.
So who are your friends of Red Jenny? You must know them.
It's not hard to understand if you're not trying to waste your day on it. Someone little always hates someone big. And unless you don't eat, sleep, or piss, you're never far from someone little. Doesn't always work out, but a lot of people hated this guy. Someone got a laugh, someone got even, someone got paid. And someone has to have explained to them that free help is good.
Back there you wanted to know if I glow. Why?
That's what you do, innit? You walked out of somewhere and now you glow. Andraste's herald. True or not, it seemed like the easiest way to know it was you.
True or not?
Well, that's what they say and all. Look, don't get ahead, yeah? I want to help this... whatever it is. Inquisition.
You sound like a thief who acts out petty revenge fantasies. And that might be bad.
Oh, right. You want to prop that guy up so I can say my sorries? Bad things should happen to bad people. We find someone not so bad, maybe he'll end up not so dead. Good enough?
All right, Sarah. I can use you and your friends.
Yes! Getting good before you're too big to like. That'll keep your breeches where they should be. Plus extra breeches because I have all these... You have merchants who buy that piss, yeah? Got to be worth something. Anyway, Haven. See you there, Herald. This will be grand.
Yeah. Did add Sara to my party. She's kind of an interesting character. I sidelined Varric for now. I do like him as a character as well, but I don't want two rogues on my team. I prefer kind of a fleshed out team, so I have a warrior, which is myself, fighter, which is kind of Cassandra, then I have Sara as a rogue, and got a mage, so I think we are pretty well rounded. More loot over here somewhere. It must be above us. Coins. Yeah, I think we can just go back to Haven now. I kind of explore in here since I didn't really loot. Doesn't look like there's any loot in here to pick up, so yeah, I think we're good. We'll just probably head back to Haven.
Lord Trevelyan of Ostwick, representing the Inquisition.
A pleasure, sir. We so rarely have a chance to meet anyone new. It is always the same crowd at these parties. So you must be a guest of Madame de Fer, or are you here for Duc Bastien?
Are you here on business? I have heard the most curious tales of you. I cannot imagine half of them are true.
Okay, before I start investigating, I gotta say this. For one, I lied. I'd rather go into Haven. I'm gonna pick up Vivian, another ally. But before I say anything, the costumes these people wear are very interesting. Probably not a fashion choice I would choose, but, you know, to all their own.
What have you heard about me?
Some say that when the veil opened, Andraste herself delivered you from the Fade.
Pooped me out of the Fade.
I'm not familiar with that name. I was invited here by First Enchanter Vivienne.
Madame de Fer is a fond nickname the court has given Lady Vivienne.
I've heard she finds it amusing.
I've heard very little about Duc Bastien.
He hasn't been seen much at court lately.
His business with the Council of Heralds often takes him from home for long periods. It can't be good for a man of his years.
And of course, there's the Civil War. Bastien probably wishes to distance himself from the actions of his one-time son-in-law.
Tearing up the Dales in a foolish bid for power? It will end in disgrace for Gaspard. Everyone knows it.
Some of those storytellers may have gotten carried away.
But only for the best effect. The Inquisition is a ripe subject for wild tales.
The Inquisition. What a lot of pig shit. Washed up sisters and crazed seekers. No one can take them seriously. Everyone knows it's just an excuse for a bunch of political outcasts to grab power.
The Inquisition is working to restore peace and order to Thedas.
Here comes the outsider, restoring peace with an army. We know what your Inquisition truly is. If you were a man of honor, you'd step outside and answer the charges.
My dear Marquis, how unkind of you to use such language in my house to my guests. You know such rudeness is intolerable.
Madame Vivienne, I humbly beg your pardon.
You should. Whatever am I going to do with you, my dear? My lord, you're the wounded party in this unfortunate affair. What would you have me do with this foolish, foolish man?
Let him go? Kill him? I don't care. I'll be nice. I'll let him go.
I think the Marquis has seen the error of his ways.
By the grace of Andraste, you have your life, my dear. Do be more careful with it. I'm delighted you could attend this little gathering. I've so wanted to meet you. Allow me to introduce myself. I am Vivienne, first Enchanter of Montsimard and Enchantress to the Imperial Court.
Is that Marquis going to pose a problem?
His aunt is the Vicomtesse of Mont de Glace. Not a powerful family, but well respected. And very devout. Alphonse will be disowned for this. It's not the first time he's brought his aunt disgrace, but I'm sure it'll be the last. And after such a public humiliation, I expect he'll run off to the Dales to join the Empress's war effort. Either to make a good end, or to win back a modicum of self-respect.
Charmed, Lady Vivienne.
Ah, but I didn't invite you to the chateau for pleasantries. With Divine Justinia dead, the Chantry's in shambles. Only the Inquisition might restore sanity and order to our frightened people. As the leader of the last loyal mages of Thedas, I feel it only right that I lend my assistance to your cause.
You say you led the last of the loyal mages. Loyal to whom?
To the people of Thedas, of course. We have not forgotten the commandment, as some have, that magic exists to serve man. I support any effort to restore such order.
What exactly can you do for the Inquisition?
I am well versed in the politics of the Orlesian Empire. I know every member of the Imperial Court personally. I have all the resources remaining to the Circle at my disposal. And I'm a mage of no small talent. Will that do?
Does that mean you'd be aiding the Inquisition from the Imperial Palace?
Ordinarily, I would be happy to serve as liaison to the court, but these are not ordinary times. The veil has been ripped apart and there is a hole in the sky. It is now the duty of every mage to work towards sealing the breach. And so I would join the Inquisition on the field of battle.
You say you led the last of the loyal mages. Loyal to whom?
To the people of Thedas, of course. We have not forgotten the commandment, as some have, that magic exists to serve man. I support any effort to restore such order.
What's in this for you?
The same thing anyone gets by fighting this chaos. The chance to meet my enemy, to decide my fate. I won't wait quietly for destruction.
You say you led the last of the loyal mages. Loyal to whom?
To the people of Thedas, of course. We have not forgotten the commandment, as some have, that magic exists to serve man. I support any effort to restore such order.
Are you devout? What's your opinion of the Chantry?
I was a great admirer of the late Divine Justinia V. The Chantry, at its best, unites the disparate cultures of Thedas and looks after its most vulnerable. Had she lived, Justinia could have accomplished so much.
Is your interest in the Inquisition, Madame de Fer, or is it more personal?
Aren't you charming? It's professional, of course.
The Inquisition will be happy to have you, Lady Vivienne.
Great things are beginning, my dear. I can promise you that.
Okay, so recruited Vivian. And now looks back, they thrust us back to New Haven. Okay, so it looks like we have to return to the war room slash also chantry. And yes, I will probably have, my team will probably be me, Cassandra, Vivian, and Sara. Vivian seems like a pretty powerful mage. I'm not gonna lie.
It's good you've returned. We heard of your encounter.
You heard?
My agents in the city sent word ahead, of course.
It's a shame the Templars have abandoned their senses, as well as the capital.
We had to do something, and now we have an opportunity.
Yes, and we have the opening we need to approach the Templars and the mages.
Do we? Lord Seeker Lucius is not the man I remember.
True, he has taken the orders somewhere, but to do what? My reports have been very odd.
We must look into it. I'm certain not everyone in the Order will support the Lord Seeker.
Or the Herald could simply go to meet the mages in Redcliffe instead.
You think the Mage Rebellion is more united? It could be 10 times worse.
What to choose? You must choose soon, or we can choose the mages or the Templars. You must choose soon seems like I'm kind of copping out of having to make the choice myself. Let's see, we should meet... Or yeah, we should find the Templars. No, they kind of like blew us off in Val Royale, so...
I could at least find out what the mages want.
No doubt what they've always wanted. Support for their cause.
We shouldn't discount Redcliffe. The mages may be worth the risk.
They are powerful, Ambassador, but more desperate than you realize.
So, you think it's a trap, Cassandra?
You think the invitation could be some kind of trap?
If some among the rebel mages were responsible for what happened at the Conclave.
The same could be said about the Templars.
True enough. Right now, I'm not certain we have enough influence to approach the Order safely.
Then the Inquisition needs agents in more places. That's something you can help with.
In the meantime, we should consider other options. There is one other matter. Several months ago, the Grey Wardens of Ferelden vanished. I sent word to those in Orlais, but they have also disappeared. Ordinarily, I wouldn't even consider the idea they're involved in all this, but the timing is curious.
That does sound odd, I agree.
The others have disregarded my suspicion, but I cannot ignore it. 2 days ago, my agents in the hinterlands heard news of a Grey Warden by the name of Blackwall. If you have the opportunity, please seek him out. Perhaps he can put my mind at ease.
And if he can't?
Then there may be more going on than we thought.
Yeah, so it seems like we have some stuff we need to do.
Thank you for coming. Maybe you can solve this mess. Our missing patrols are being held hostage by Avar, barbarians from the mountains.
What are they doing in a bog?
That's the thing. Their leader, he wants them to fight you, because you're the Herald of Andraste.
What do they have against Andraste?
Well, the Avar think there are gods in nature, as in the sky has a god and the forest. The Avar say you're claiming to be sent by one, and they'll challenge the will of your god with their own. I think their leader's just a boastful little prick who wants to brag he killed you.
I was hoping we could negotiate.
I wouldn't count on it. These Avar don't seem to value diplomacy. Getting to our troops won't be easy. You'll have to fight your way through undead. Wait, you're not squeamish about undead, are you?
It doesn't matter. I'm not letting the Avar butcher the Inquisition's people.
I appreciate it. The Avar are holed up in the castle on the other side of the fallow mire. Make her willing, the Inquisition's people are still alive.
Okay, I decided to kind of take a little break from the main story, and I'm at the mire. I think this location allows you to pick up another ally, actually. I think Bull is his name.
Here. Better take a
Dispatch for you.
What is it?
This could help us.
Looks like we have a geological survey we can do. Okay, I gotta get my bearings, see which way we're actually going. This is probably the best bet. I think we have something within the search region here. That's something in this door here, huh? Take the note. Short note. Helen, I won't be in tonight. Rupert said he had a surprise for me. He teased me by saying Lady Peasley, which he always does when he's trying to impress me by pretending he's not impressing me. Don't tell Mom where I am. I made fresh porridge in the red pot for both of you. I'll care for her tomorrow, I promise. Lucia. Okay, before Adronastasium, forget faiths. Read that later. Loot the chest there, since nobody's here to bust me. And more bottles of Thetis. Or Thetis, actually. Sorry about that. Okay, this isn't a really big area, so that's pretty good. It's pretty much just 2 camps, 2 rifts, and then you got your main quest of looking for the Avar outpost. What we'll probably do is get close to where we're supposed to go. Call the episode good, then we'll finish up the rest of this quest on the next episode. We have actually been playing quite a while. Would you... Undead.
This can't be all of them. There must be more further in.
Yeah, those undead had skulls on them, so I'm afraid we may not be able to do this, but we'll give it a shot. We may have to actually come back. Probably should have looked at see if there's a level requirement for this area. Blood Lotus. Okay, looks like the camp area up is here, so we have a quest we can do here too. Nice.
Is that a beacon of some sort?
Yeah, Vivian, we'll let you do it. Yeah, what did we just do? See, Vivian, I let you touch something. You're like ignoring me. The undead can shoot arrows? Heck, dude.
The beacon seemed to draw out the undead.
We could use them to fight on dry land.
Keep an eye out for more then.
And yes, I did give my new party members gear and their skills, so they are well suited for battle. That's good. Even though Sarah's kind of scuffed up.
Careful. Disturbing the water draws them out.
Yep, I see that now. And they have skulls on their bodies.
Make it take you.
But my party is able to kind of decimate them pretty easily, so that's good. So here's another one.
Darling, leave that to me.
Yep, you're up. Here they come, and there's some skull level creatures. So one thing I may not have done for Sara and Vivian is given them or filled their health potions. Didn't notice that Vivian healed herself, but they both came kind of close to being murdered. Yeah, I think the available campsite's just ahead. We have to go through here, maybe?
Shall we make camp or move on?
I think we should make camp. Note from the scout. We'll read that later. Make camp and probably call it good. Okay, well, I think I'm gonna end the episode here. I'm not gonna promise you I'll be here in the next episode. I'm gonna kind of research this and see if I'm even supposed to be in this area, because there's some pretty high level creatures. I'm afraid they're gonna kind of scuff us up pretty poorly. So yeah, I hope I brought you some entertainment. I want to thank you for watching, and if I did bring you some entertainment, I hope you will join me for the next episode of Dragon Age. Until then, I love you all and be good people.